letting go of everything that's holding you down. Ready to take a chance, lift your feet off the ground. Right in front of you, so many possibilities. Now is your time, there is so much you can achieve when you dream. Dream big. Stampin' Up will help you make it. Go ahead and take it, just dream. Dream big. Trust your intuition. Don't limit your ambition, just dream. You can dream. Dream big. Open your eyes, created, you will find everything that you need. Yeah. It will all come to you, you will see. If you believe, you will succeed. Oh yeah. Anything is possible, so set your sights high. There's power in the vision. Spread your wings and fly when you dream. Dream big. Stampin' Up will help you make it. Go ahead and take it, just dream. Dream big. Trust your intuition. Don't limit your ambition, just dream. Yeah, you can dream. Dream big. As high as you can reach, as far as you can go. You are what you dream. Never let it go. When you dream, dream big. Stampin' Up will help you make it. Go ahead and take it, just dream. Dream big. Break your inhibitions. Take it to the limit, just dream. Dream big. Trust your intuition. Don't limit your ambition, just dream. Come on and dream. Dream big. Dream.
Anything is possible. It started with a dream. Our passion made a difference and built a family. We've grown strong together. You know it's all because everybody plays a part in doing what we love. You can bet it doesn't matter where you go. You find a friend who does just what they love and lets it show. One card at a time can really change the way we live. Focused on the sharing and the chance we have to give. You can do most anything, so just do what you love. Live it, share it, you know it's what you're dreaming of. What we love, what we do, makes a difference in me and you. All these years of inspiration and love. Oh, how we live and what we say, it's Stampin' Up and it's our way to love, live and share it today. To love, live and share it today. Just look around and you can see it's so much more than stamps and ink. It's more than just a card you see. It's part of you, a part of me. It's creativity. You can do most anything, so just do what you love. Live it, share it, you know it's what you're dreaming of. It's what you're dreaming of. What we love, what we do,
everyone, and happy Tuesday. I'm so excited to be able to hang out with all of you for just a few minutes. I've got a spread of product right here in front of me, and maybe some product that didn't catch your eye before that I can share some tips and tricks with, and maybe it will be something that you consider in the future. So maybe just to start out, let me know in the comments if you have played with the turtly cute sweet. Let me know, because this was one of those things where I was like, I don't know if turtles are my thing. And then once I started playing around with it, it actually was really fun. So let me just walk you through the suite. I have everything kind of laid out here on the table. And I'll start with the bundle. So the Turtly Awesome photopolymer stamp set and the Turtly Awesome dies. So they go hand in hand. All of the images have a die that corresponds. So, and we've got this one also available in German and French. I want you to be able to see the little hooray right there, so I'll scoot that up. But this is such a cute stamp set because you can use the turtle stuff or you don't have to use the turtle stuff. But I love that there's here for you always. It's okay to take it slow. I mean, that's funny in reference to the turtle, obviously. So there are some really fun things that you can do with this. I actually presented this suite at our onstage event back in the spring in March. And so I had some fun with it. So here are the dies. I want to point out a couple of things in the dies. So you've got some open dies, you've got some detail dies. So you have circles that build, you've kind of got this little banjo piece, you've got the detail dies, and then the solid ones. So you can kind of create some personalities this way. I'll show you the turtles. So this little piece right here is going to cut out the arm, so you can tuck things under the arm like the banjo, or you can put a watering can in the turtle's hand. This one here, let me turn this around. This one is too. So when you see this little arm piece, it's just going to cut out a portion of the arm so that you can then tuck things underneath the arm. I'll show you that in a card in just a second. But you have dies for most everything in this stamp bundle. So you're going to love building with the dies as well as using the images in the set. Now, some of the dies also work with the images in the designer series paper. And so let me show you the designer series paper so that you can kind of see. I'm going to go wide on this one and just flip. I'm going to bring the accessories in just a second. So here's the designer series paper, so that you can see that there is a turtle side and then there's a more generic pattern side. Okay, so these are the same. I can kind of show you this way. So this is the same sheet. Okay, so you've got the turtle side and the stripe side. Then we've got the beachy side, the beachy turtle, and then the stripe side. You've got the musical side, so all of our musical turtles, and then kind of this turtle shell backing. You've got the birthday or party side, and then some musical, like a musical pattern in the back. I want you to be able to see it right here, this musical pattern back here, and then all of these cute little turtles with gifts or cakes and things like that. And you can see which ones are going to match up with the dies as well. So you can use the dies on the DSP as well. Okay, this is another one. This is kind of an outdoor picnicky designer series paper. And then this more textured background, kind of like the little swirls. It can look like stones or like that turtle shell, but it's kind of a cute little swirl. And then there is a choose your own adventure, right? So you've got the blocks that you can cut out for pages, card bases, things like that. So they're kind of scenery shots that you can use, and then some other different patterns down here. And then you've got this polka dot in the back, which is one of my favorite patterns that we have in the designer series paper pack. So let me show you the other pieces of the collection. So we've got some really beautiful ribbon. I love that this is dark on one side and light on another, and it's really, really soft. I think we've done a recent ribbon video I feel like I wanted to try a different way to tie the bows. I can't do it that way. Okay, so anyway, you get the idea, but you can see the dark and the light, which I think is so fun. So you can have some fun with the bows and the two-tone. So this is really pretty to work with. And then you've got the embossing folder. This is Turtle Textures, which is really fun to use. Someone said that they thought this looked like a topographical map, so you could use it for a lot of different things. It's just a really fun texture right here. And then this accessory, this is the Shades of Green hexagons. So you've got some different sizes and different color options or colorways for some accessories and some bling. And it's pretty, they're pretty thin. I was gonna try to show you. There we go. So they're not going to stick up too much on your card because it's a sequins. Okay, that's the suite. But then I also don't want to miss out on sharing some scrapbooking options. So if you're not a scrapbooker, that's totally fine. This set is available in German and French, which I think is nice. And these are such large greetings that I think they're fun for, like I said, scrapbooking, but also just for regular stamping. So I just want to show you how big they actually are. So you can see the images on the front, and they're much bigger in real life. So I'll show you that in a project so you can see the difference. But then there's this scrapbooking workshop kit, which makes 6 pages or 3 spreads. There we go, so you can see them all. And they're really cute. Like, you wouldn't have to use the turtle pieces. You could alternate that if the turtles, of course, weren't your thing. But you've got some custom designer series paper in there, and things are ready for you to be creative that way. So don't miss out on that. Now, I do need to point out that the scrapbooking workshop kit and the designer series paper I believe are on sale right now, which is an added bonus because it features I think Darling Duckling in the suite, so anything in color is on sale right now, so you'll want to check that out. So this is on sale. And then so that's just in addition to, but let me show you some projects. Now, I mentioned that I shared this suite at one of our events, at our onstage event. And so I'm going to show you the samples that we presented there so that you can see some that are very turtle focused and some that are not turtle focused. I'm going to start with this card. So this card, just use, like I said, my favorite product. These banner dies are super cute. And this does not feature any of the turtle images or DSP. This is just a stepped up version with some embossing. So same layout, we've used different sides of the designer series paper, so you could make some really cute cards that way. No turtles in sight. So the patterns are really fun to work with as well. I'm going to show you a page using that stamp set. So you can see how big the Smiles and Sunshine is. Like, that is a title. It's really big. Good Times is great. I've tucked the little turtle that's in the SWIC behind that, or in the sticker sheet, and then popped up some of these other things. So this is just a beachy page and using some of that designer series paper and two-tone cardstock. So know that that is available. You can use it for lots of different things, and this set is super versatile that way. No turtles in sight there either, if that's not your thing. All right, let me show you some pages that with the scrapbooking workshop kit. I did do, you can see them large. This one was just a birthday piece. You do see a turtle there because this works with the birthday party spread that I put together. Funny story, that's my oldest, who is not that small anymore. And this is me. So this is a long time ago. I'm catching up on all of my scrapbooking. So this was her second birthday, which would probably have been like, yeah, September 2000. There you go. So that was really fun. But here are the other spreads. And I don't know if I'm lining these up properly. They might go the other way, but you get the idea. Like, it might be this, can't remember if it's this way or the other way, but you get the idea how fun this scrapbooking workshop kit is. And it's on sale, so that's a bonus. So if you are a scrapbooker, that's something you'll want to add to cart and pick up. I'll just scoot these out of the way and show you some other projects. and then I'll show you a technique. So I'm leaning into the turtles now. This is a project that was really personal and fun. So this is a banner. What I love about the bundle and using some of the designer series paper is you can customize your turtles. So imagine any one of these banner pieces in a card like this, right? You can just put this little banner right here and it's a card for someone that's been customized to their interests. So these, these little banner pieces represent members of our leadership team. And so if you know our leadership team, you might be able to guess what who these turtles represent, but I'll tell you the little story behind them. This little turtle right here represents Corey. She is a baker. That's why she's holding a cake. But one of the things she makes that's my favorite is cinnamon rolls. So that little banner piece represents Corey. Then we've got Dave. Dave, you've got little fish here. He's a fisherman, but also loves to grill and do all those things outdoors. So this is Dave. Then we've got Jill, who says she likes to hang out and chill. So this is Beachy Jill. So this might surprise you. This little banner piece represents Ken. He is always going to a concert, loves music, maybe not the banjo, who knows, but this little banner piece represents him. And then we've got this little guy representing Logan. Logan is an outdoorsman, fisherman, that kind of thing, but loves to hike and spend time outdoors. This one, yours truly, you all know that I'm a wake surfer, love to surf, not necessarily in the ocean, but behind a boat in a lake. This is me, represents me. And then we've got Scott, who is a hang out in the pool or somewhere warm with grandkids or not. So this little guy represents Scott. And then we did an added little piece to represent my mom. She's always giving gifts and cards on birthdays, and so this represents her. So this was just kind of a fun personal project that we've got hanging up, at my desk. It's like kind of fun. All right, I'm last but not least going to share with you a little technique that I think is fun to use with this set. So I showed you the suite. That's always fun, but you all love to see things in action, right? You like to see some techniques. So this one, I'm just using some blends. Put them over here. Got some different colors. There we go. So you can see them. Light and dark blends. These are alcohol markers. If you've never played with them, they're super fun. And because I want the turtle and the balloon to have a different kind of texture, I'm just going to use the light and color in, light Daffodil Delight. I'm just going to color in this balloon, and it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to go back over it. So this is a stippling technique, the technique I'm going to show you. I'm going to use the dark, and then I'm just going to come back in and just add little dots so that I'm adding some texture on this balloon. Now, this technique is kind of fun. When I was in, I think it was 3rd grade, we had like what we called a bubble day, like a bubblegum day. I think it was just a bubble day. I don't know if that was something that our teachers made up. It was just a really fun kind of a field day. We did bubble things and water things, but we would do projects and we would like color pages with circles, or we would chew bubble gum during the day, or it all revolved around some kind of bubble or stippling or dots, things like that. And so anytime I do stippling, that's what I think of. Actually, I'm going to do this little guy. So a little bit of the green. We're going to kind of come in here. So you can do this with the turtle shell. And this doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to dot it.
So Sarah, you're coloring in with the flexible tip and then stippling with the bullet tip. Is that right?
Yes, it gives me the circular stippling that I want. So yeah, brush tip for the light. So it gives me a base, and then I can go back in and add some dots. You could probably just do dots as well as a coloring in option. So like, for example, I can just come in and do the dots, and they kind of bleed a little bit, which is what I want. So you can see how that arm is coming together, but doesn't that look kind of like a turtle's skin? I thought the stippling technique was perfect for this. So anytime I see this technique, I think of my 3rd grade year and whatever bubblegum day. I don't even remember what it was called, but that's what we did. So I feel like I should have a piece of bubblegum in my mouth and blowing bubbles and stippling my little turtles. And this is kind of a fun technique for just getting a different look with your project. So this one is pool party. I'll just do light on the balloon. Any questions about the suite or this technique?
A lot of love for the turtles. People saying it reminds them of Raleigh.
Yeah. If you were on stage, this is not new to you, but a nice reminder.
I asked people what their turtle would be doing if they made one for themselves.
There you go. Yes, we need to see everyone's character, their turtle character.
We have Melanie on Facebook says she would be chilling.
Chilling. Okay, that's going to be you and Jill. Oh.
And then on Instagram, we have someone that said they would make a crafting turtle.
Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Why didn't I think of that? Okay, I'm going to show you the finished card so that you can see that suite in action. So you've got the embossing folder back here with some two-tone cardstock. That's been sanded. I showed that last week. And then again, the stippling turtle, you've got the little shell and the detail piece right here, that layer, 2 layers actually. So this solid green is a die cut piece, as is the detail. And then you can see where this little arm is cut. That's part of the die. And we just slipped that little banner underneath the turtle's arm. So I think it's super cute that way. So it makes for a really fun project. It's kind of fun. What do you think about the suite? Is this something that you're like, oh, I didn't even think about that? And if not, that's okay too. I just think I am surprised by the crafting that all of you do, and products that I'm like, oh, that's not really my jam. Then I see something that you've made and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to have that. I think that happens all the time. And this is what happened with this suite for me. This might not have been my top pick, but after playing with it, I think it's so fun. I love that the SWIC, the Scrapbooking Workshop Kit, and the Designer Series paper is on sale. So if you have not purchased that, that will be a great option for you, even and especially if you're not a fan of the turtles, because there is another flip side to that Designer Series paper and options for you in the SWIC. So it's a really fun collection of products that I hope you take advantage of. Okay, let's see any other. Oh, some people love it. It's their favorite. I'm looking at comments as well. So glad you love the suite. Love the technique. Thanks so much for joining me today, everyone. Go check out the Turtley Cute suite online, especially those items that are on sale. It's a bonus. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.